Like somebody who has studied Africa more than a lot of general populace. When you think of Africa, what do you think of? What are some of the words that pop in your head?
A huge continent. It's about 1 billion people today. It's not the safari that people think about, or the bottomless pit of American or Western charity. Today, Africa is on the rise. Uh, this might come as a surprise to many people. About 7 or 8 fastest growing economies in Africa, in the world, are in Africa. Um, Africa has the last uh, arable land to feed the world.
Oh wow.
Yeah, the most reserve arable land in the world are in Africa, and that's why you see this land rush from China, from the Middle East, and from everywhere uh, to lease land and grow food and export them. Africa has um, untouched mineral resources that are going to be very important for the technological changes that are fueling economies and economic activities around the world, like cobalt that
Hmm.
we use in your cell phone.
Right.
Africa has a lot of energy deposit, both renewable and non-renewable fossil fuel. The United States gets some of its oil from Nigeria, from Angola, and there are many countries that are oil rich. That doesn't mean that it translates to development for Africans and
That was going to be my next question.
yeah,
Yeah.
it doesn't mean that because there is corruption, as you said. The benefit of growth, the benefit of economic growth is not often distributed widely. Um, there are challenges of governance, violations of human rights. Where there is conflict, where there is resource, there is always conflict. There is what is known in the social science the resource curse. That is to say, countries that have resources are less accountable
Okay.
and more corrupt and more inequality. So Africa has all those problems, but it has also promises because of um, the opportunities for growth. Because there has not been any growth in Africa for many, many years, the room to grow into is larger than anywhere in the world.